In the vast universe of Dragon Ball Z, where battles and power levels often take center stage, emerges a character whose true strength lies not in her physical prowess, but in her intellectual acumen and social influence. Bulma, the brilliant scientist of the Capsule Corporation, presents a complex tapestry of motivations and desires that drive her actions throughout the series. At her core, Bulma operates from the foundational fear of being powerless and irrelevant in a world that idolizes strength and combat. Her primary Enneagram type could be seen as a Type 5, the investigator, whose core desire is to be capable and competent. This manifests in her insatiable quest for knowledge and innovation, a way to assert control and maintain relevance in a universe that often overlooks non-combatants. Bulma's defense mechanism is her intellect, a survival rule she learned early in her life, growing up in the Capsule Corp family, an environment that both nurtured her genius and set high expectations. In a world where might often makes right, she finds her place through her inventions and strategic thinking, being the one who equips the heroes with the technology they need to succeed. This ecosystem trained her strategy to find value beyond physical strength. Much of Bulma's early relationships revolve around those who validate her intelligence and resourcefulness. Her interactions with Goku, for instance, often highlight her role as a mentor and guide, providing him with the tools and insights he lacks. Meanwhile, her relationship with Vegeta is more complex, activating her core wound of inadequacy, yet also offering a path to repair through mutual respect and understanding. Vegeta, initially dismissive of her non-combatant status, comes to see the power in her intellect, which in turn allows Bulma to embrace parts of herself she once viewed as limiting. Chronologically, Bulma's arc is a fascinating study of competence and influence as forms of strength. In the early episodes, we see her as an ambitious young woman, eager to prove herself. She's the architect behind many of the technological advancements that even the greatest warriors rely on. Each turning point in her story ties back to her core motivation to remain indispensable. Whether it's developing the Dragon Radar or devising ingenious solutions to seemingly insurmountable problems, Bulma's actions consistently demonstrate her belief that knowledge is power. As the series progresses, Bulma faces her shadow, her tendency to isolate and rely solely on her intellect when under stress. This shadow emerges when she feels out of control, pushing her to retreat into her lab and focus on her inventions as a way of regaining a sense of security. However, her growth comes when she allows this strategy to become flexible and embraces connection as another form of strength. Her evolving relationship with Trunks, her son, demonstrates this beautifully. In nurturing him, Bulma learns that strength also lies in vulnerability and emotional openness. The true brilliance of Bulma's character lies in her ability to redefine what it means to be powerful in the Dragon Ball universe. She challenges the notion that strength is purely physical, showcasing that influence and intelligence can be equally formidable. Her character embodies the hero archetype in a non-traditional sense, serving as the intellectual backbone of the team and proving that courage can take many forms. As we delve deeper into Bulma's interactions within the Dragon Ball ecosystem, we see a woman who deftly navigates the complexities of a world that glorifies fighters, all while carving her own unique path of power. Her resilience and adaptability speak to the universal human experience of finding one's place in a society that may not always value one's innate strengths. In a sense, Bulma's journey invites viewers to reflect on their own survival rules, those deep-seated beliefs and strategies we've developed to cope with the world around us, and challenges us to consider whether these rules still serve our growth or hold us back from becoming who we want to be. In the end, Bulma's story is a testament to the power of intelligence, connection, and the courage to redefine strength on one's own terms. Her journey through growth and shadow serves as a reminder that true power comes not just from physical might, but from understanding and leveraging one's unique gifts to influence the world in profound and meaningful ways. Bulma's journey is punctuated by moments that challenge her intellectual prowess and force her to confront her vulnerabilities. One of the most poignant examples of this is her relationship with Vegeta. Initially, Vegeta stands as a stark contrast to everything Bulma values. He embodies raw, unrestrained power, driven by his Enneagram Type 8 traits, such as a fear of being controlled or harmed. This dynamic sets the stage for an intense interplay of psychological forces. Vegeta's presence in Bulma's life introduces a new dimension to her previously orderly universe. Their interactions begin with conflict and skepticism, yet over time Bulma's intellectual curiosity and empathy become critical in understanding Vegeta's complex persona. Vegeta, often driven by his shadow, his fear of weakness and vulnerability, finds himself faced with Bulma's insistent logic and emotional intelligence. This relationship acts as a catalyst for both characters, pushing Bulma to explore aspects of herself she had long kept dormant. For Bulma, this means embracing the shapeshifter archetype. She becomes a transformative force not only in Vegeta's life, but also in her own, as she learns to navigate the emotional storminess that accompanies a partnership with someone as intense as Vegeta. This process mirrors a common human journey, the challenge of balancing intellect and emotion, logic and love. The balance Bulma strikes is delicate yet profound, demonstrating how our relationships can become mirrors reflecting the depths of our own psyche. As Bulma's life intertwines with Vegeta's, she learns to embrace emotional openness, which allows her to integrate her shadow aspects, her fear of loss, and her need for control. In doing so, she evolves from a woman who defines herself by her intellect to one who sees her emotional intelligence as equally vital. This evolution highlights a significant growth point within the Enneagram Type 5's journey, moving from isolation to connection, from hoarding knowledge to sharing it. The narrative tension between Bulma and Vegeta is not merely personal but archetypal. Bulma embodies the mentor when she introduces Vegeta to the realm of human emotions and vulnerability, a space he has been trained to suppress. In turn, Vegeta challenges Bulma to be more than just the cerebral strategist. He pushes her to be courageous in heart, not just mind. Their relationship thus becomes a dance of shadows and light, a profound exploration of how two seemingly opposing forces can find harmony. In the broader Dragon Ball ecosystem, Bulma acts as a bridge between worlds, the world of the fighters and the world of the thinkers. Her ability to connect these spheres is evident during critical moments in the series, such as when her inventions save the day. These instances underscore a central theme, the power of synthesis. Bulma demonstrates that true strength lies not in singularity, but in the ability to integrate diverse skills and perspectives into a cohesive whole. Her story also reflects a broader commentary on gender dynamics within the Dragon Ball universe. As a woman in a predominantly male-dominated world, Bulma's intellectual contributions are often underestimated. However, she consistently proves that one's worth is not determined by gender, but by one's abilities and resilience. This aspect of her character resonates with viewers facing similar societal challenges, offering a narrative of empowerment and equality. Bulma's growth is further illuminated during the times of crisis, such as the Cell and Buu sagas. These moments of impending doom force her to tap into her deepest reserves of strength and ingenuity. When the world is on the brink of destruction, it's Bulma's technological genius that often provides a glimmer of hope. This reflects a critical aspect of the human condition, the ability to innovate and adapt in the face of adversity, to find creative solutions when all seems lost. In the end, Bulma's story is not just a testament to her individual brilliance, but to the human spirit's capacity for transformation. Her journey encourages a reevaluation of what it means to be strong, to wield power, and to live authentically. Through her, we see that the path to self-discovery is not linear, but a complex tapestry of challenges and triumphs, woven together by the choices we make and the courage we muster. As Bulma continues to evolve, she embodies the essence of a living paradox, both fiercely independent and deeply connected, both a thinker and a feeler. Her character invites us to embrace our complexities, to find strength in vulnerability, and to redefine our understanding of power on our terms. In a world that often dictates what we should be, Bulma stands as a beacon of individuality, reminding us that true strength lies not in conformity, but in the courage to be uniquely ourselves.